Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Is God Is, directed by Aleshea Harris, starring Young and Mallori Johnson. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Okay.
Hi, Tina.
Hi.
So, this is a very interesting movie.
Okay.
I started off thinking, my gosh, this might be a new cinematic classic.
My goodness.
I didn't end off that way.
What did we see?
Is God Is?
Yeah.
Wow, did I really remember that?
I mean, it is only 2 words. 1 word repeated twice.
Thanks for the etymology.
You're welcome.
So, what is it, and what did you think?
So I think it premiered it's a story of 2 twins who were badly scarred in a fire that their father set to try and kill them. And
Psychotic, murderous father.
Yeah, he sucks. I feel safe saying that.
I think you're not going to offend anyone with that one.
So he set the fire to his wife / their mother, and they were estranged from both their mother and their father for their whole life. And then their mom is on her deathbed and is like, hey, I'm going to need you to kill him.
So, deeply psychologically confused movie.
Why do you say that?
I don't know if I could not pull out a thread of where they were going with this. Or can I figure out if I'm happy about where they went with it? I'm very conflicted over the entire thing.
I want to read the play.
There's a play that goes with this thing?
I am fascinated how this was a play.
Somebody does this on a stage?
Exactly. That's what I am so curious about.
I mean, there's a lot of father-daughter,
idea.
daughter-mother relation,
and not just
things
play
they're working.
To you?
No, that they're working out, obviously.
Yeah, no, I'm not. We'll get there.
We're not getting there. Okay.
I just want to know how you're doing this on a stage.
A lot of dialogue.
But how are you doing a road trip on a stage?
I think that can be handled.
I don't know. I'm very curious to see how this is done on a stage, and
that doesn't
and then
seem
the whole
hard
thing
at all.
with
I mean, honestly,
know.
you could do it with just 2 chairs, and the lady's sitting on the 2 chairs, and they're just driving.
You can't though, because there's not a lot of dialogue.
Well, in a play, there'd be more dialogue.
Well, you don't think that they took a lot from that? I don't think you would
No,
lose.
I don't think you do that. I don't think you use a lot of the dialogue from a play for a movie.
I think you do. You ever watched Fences? They're just going for it, you know?
Inspired by a play, but it's the same writer, is that true?
Same writer of the
And
play.
the
She
director.
wrote this and she directed it.
All right, so you're not giving me your thoughts here.
I'm very torn about it because I agree. I think that it's very muddled, and I don't think that it really knows what it wants to say.
Did you think it was muddled in the first third?
Muddled? No, because it wasn't getting, visually, I don't think it visually strayed at all. I think that, it was a beautifully clear vision of, what she wanted, the world she wanted to construct,
Yes,
the style
I love
she
the
wanted
style
to
at the beginning.
So cool.
The way the twins talk to each other.
Yeah.
Without
I love the
words.
subtitles. How are they doing that on a stage?
Again, I don't think.
But they
it could
could
just
be.
an it could be an overdub.
Exactly. And I love the voiceovers, it felt very, maybe it's just because we got an Odyssey trailer beforehand, but I was like, this is kind of like the Odyssey. But it did have that sort of lyrical mythos to it.
Sure.
Where it was larger than life characters, and I loved how you didn't see the father, the full, you didn't see his full face until the very end. Except they put it in the trailer, so I knew it was Sterling K. Brown.
Wait,
I was like, this sucks.
I recognized him, but I don't know from what.
He was most famously in This Is Us, that NBC show that ran for a really long time.
I never saw it, but I do remember him.
Yeah, but he was in that. He's also in Paradise, if you start watching Paradise on Hulu.
Is he another movie?
He was in American Fiction, a couple couple of years ago.
He was good.
Yeah, he's great.
He didn't have a huge role, but
no, but I think that
he delivered the scene that he needed to deliver at the end.
Yeah, and that was good. But I think that they ruined it by, I mean, if you watch the trailer. Like, watching the trailer, I knew that he was the father because you get the shot of him.
It's not important who the actor is.
In what sense?
I mean, his visual look didn't really matter.
But I think the buildup that she was creating of, like, only seeing, like, his mouth and, like, his body, I thought that was so powerful. And then, but it was like the air had already been taken out of my sail because I had already seen the reveal shot from the trailer.
I don't think that mattered to me. No, I mean, I don't think it did. I mean, I didn't. The reveal was just them with him. That's the reveal.
Yeah.
Knowing what he looked like, they didn't.
No, but
seem
it's
to
getting
care.
the full effect of this man who's no longer just this, like, entity that we've been talking about for an hour.
Right.
He's like this now physical, real form that you fully see. That sort of reveal.
So where did it lose it for you?
Or
maybe it didn't lose it.
Well, so I didn't love, like, I liked it a lot. And I'm very happy that I saw it, and I will happily see whatever she makes next. I think that it lost it for me because there was no real resolution between the sisters, and it was no real sort of conversation about, like, what to do with this anger that these two siblings
Well, I think
have.
she got that point across in the very beginning.
What do you mean?
Maybe you missed it.
Was it when the rambunctious teenagers were coming in and trying to sit?
No, that was cute. But no.
That was cute?
I mean, for the style of the movie, I thought that was really good.
I'm talking about, like, the literal teenagers who came into our movie theater.
Oh, not when she went and beat up the people that called her sister.
I support that, because that reminded me of when I was playing football as a young child, and I did something wrong, and a boy in our neighborhood made fun of me, and my lovely sister smacked him in the eye with an ice ball. No, he hit me in the eye with an ice ball, and then Michelle punched him. And I said, I get it.
See, you could have written a whole script and a play about it.
I don't know. I don't think I have those deep-seated father-daughter issues, I'm going to say.
Thank goodness. I did something right.
No, I was saying when we had those teenage kids come in who were clearly, like, bought a ticket to another movie or were trying to sneak in 2 movies or whatever.
And they're like, we're out of here.
But yeah, they came in at, like, the part where the mom was like, I'm going to need you to kill him. And I was like very distracted by these kids because they almost came and sat right on the person next to me. And, like, because then they didn't realize that there's somebody in that chair tried to sit on them.
Oh, did they?
Yes, and then that's when they all lost it, and that's when they
didn't know what caused them to lose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then I think I missed something in the whole.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So here's I think the lesson here. There isn't a lesson. The whole what's her name? The director, writer?
Aleshea, I think?
Aleshea? Let's go with Aleshea. Where Aleshea was going with this, and I think she telegraphed it right at the get-go, but I didn't think that's where it was going to go, was implying that they're still consumed by the burn.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I don't.
Oh,
that's
so there
not
wasn't a
an
big
implication.
revelation?
No.
Look at me trying to go deep and.
You mean the whole opening monologue when she was like, "These sisters are still burning, and burning follows them everywhere. It's real burning."
All right. Well, this is movies with my dad. I'm not necessarily movies with a intellectual.
But I just wish that they went somewhere more like.
Yes, I thought they were. I really didn't think they were going to go that route because when they played heavy on the burning thing, I didn't think it was going to consume everyone.
Well, of course it is. That's what revenge and vengeance does.
But I thought we were going to get a lesson at least at the end of a Greek tragedy. There's a lesson to be learned.
I did
and
love.
I don't know there's a lesson to learn here.
I did love this sort of. I mean, that's the lesson. Is that
that burning
vengeance
all
consumes everybody.
But even the other girl that survived,
right?
The sister,
she didn't. She
was mostly consumed, but was able to walk away, but had no lesson.
I don't think she was mostly consumed at all.
She was off-killed. She killed the other brother.
Yeah, because he then started to kill her.
But she was getting consumed.
That's self-defense. You're not getting out of that.
No, later into it, she was.
No, I don't. She's doing it to survive.
Okay, but then she went after her father.
But then... Yeah, because he's...
Right.
She knew that he was going to kill her.
She was starting to get consumed, is what I'm
Dad,
saying.
if you're trapped in a home and the only way out is you either have to die...
I understand
or
that.
kill the person who's trapping you in the house...
That last sequence of them screaming and yelling after they killed the father was...
Because he set them on fire when they were children. What are you talking about?
I'm saying she was almost consumed by everything. Herself. She was a mere step away from just being subsumed like her sister, right?
I don't think she ever was that close. No.
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
She sat there and reveled in his burning.
I don't think she did this. First of all, CGI flames were not.
They were not
great.
that good, yes. But
so you got to stare at those for a
second.
second.
But I feel like she got nothing. She didn't learn anything after.
I think it's traumatizing.
And then she just got on the bus and went home.
I think it's traumatizing to see the exact position that you were in as a child that you cannot remember that has essentially set you on this course.
Yes.
That you're looking for
why
that
couldn't she
small
pull her
release.
sister out?
He should have been toast by then.
Exactly.
I think at that point, anyway.
Yeah.
That's where it felt like they kind of need, and that's why I'm like very curious how the play ends and like where the play goes, because I don't know. I'd be curious if the play has a different, more like
different
talky,
moral ending.
No, a different like talky sort of ending. But when they like, I feel like it happens a lot when you translate sort of a quiet book or a play to the screen. Studios get involved and they start touching stuff and they need this to be like, oh, we need like a big finale. So I'm curious. I'd be very curious to read how the play ends compared to how the movie ends.
So what's your moral takeaway from this? What's the lesson? Because obviously, Aleshea, was that it? Her name?
Think so.
Okay. A was going for a moral lesson, try to say something here. What did she say at the end of the day?
I mean, I think it's that, like, love is a thing that can protect us. It's also a thing that can consume us and lead us to do violent things.
Love
in terms of the sister.
Between the sisters?
Yes. Because I do think that Racine's actions, of her violent actions, are in part because she loves... It's that monologue from the sister, Naya, in the kitchen to the other twin.
Oh, yeah.
About how she was like, do you ever get the sense that, like, the other twin in your life likes that you're not the center of attention so that they can, that whole thing.
Right.
I thought that was very interesting.
That was interesting.
And I like that a lot. But I do think that there is part of it that, like, there is a love between the sisters, and it's just a love that has been put into a world and a series of circumstances that the only way that Racine can show this love is through protection. And, like, if you have grown up being burned by your father and then being abused in foster home from foster home, you can see how that idea of love turns into violence, and like how she thinks that that's the only way that she can protect her.
Right, which is probably more likely the reality.
Right.
But I didn't love seeing Racine follow in her father's footsteps.
No, but that also shows, like, that's sometimes what happens. Because who is...
But that's what I didn't like about it. Hang on. I think I just figured something out. When Racine was doing violence throughout her youth, it was to protect and the injustice that was happening to her sister.
But that's what she's doing now. Her mom is using her love. Her mom is using... I really
have a problem with the mom, by the way. You didn't?
Because she just called up her kids out of nowhere and said...
Come on.
Killing time. It's not great.
If she cared about her children, she should have just hired a hitman and had Dad knocked off. That's all that needed to happen.
Where are you hiring a hitman?
Why not?
No, I just said where.
I don't know where she lived.
I did also love her, like, little Greek chorus of hair braiders. I thought that was such a cool touch, too.
Point, yes.
I really liked that. Like, how they all had that sort of, like, they were humming in the background together. Yes. I love that. But no, I think it's she paints herself as the perfect mother, but maybe she was great, who knows. But also, I think she knows that she can use...
But why did she stay out of their lives for that long?
We don't know.
Yeah, see,
maybe it's in the play.
I don't really love the mom aspect here.
Well, no.
I also don't like the fact that the girls, were from Jersey.
Were they?
Yeah, the car had Jersey plates on it.
Why are you mad about that?
I don't know. I want better for Jersey.
They were doing okay.
This is more, and I'm going to use your line, they should have lived in Ohio. Because you love Ohio so much.
Ohio. What a hellscape. Do I have to bleep that? I don't know. Okay, what do you want to... We're almost home. What do you want to rate it out of?
It's too much sadness for me to rate it.
You can't be doing that. First, you got to pick the thing.
It's hard to pick something with something this sad. I mean, it's sort of like, picking something out of Schindler's List to rate it out of.
You picked the girl in the red coat.
That doesn't feel right.
Okay, well, you picked the girl in the red coat.
Who's the girl in the red coat?
What? You gotta watch Schindler's List again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this movie.
Oh.
No, that just trivializes it too much. This movie doesn't deserve to be trivialized by picking something to choose it out of.
Just give it a numerical...
I'm just going to go with numerical rating.
Oh my gosh.
I really thought it was spectacular for the first third.
Yeah.
That was going really well. Then I got lost in the middle, and I really didn't like how it brought it all home. So I won't give it more than a 2.
I think it's a 3.5 for me.
Yeah, okay.
I love the style of it.
Yes. And
I really like the performances of the two sisters a lot. So, yeah, you can go. They're taking their sweet time over there. Well, it's time to read the play, I think.
No, I'm going to move on to... What's our next cinematic wonder coming up?
The Sheep Detectives.
Yes. At least I won't leave that one all confused.
You might cry.
That's fine.
I heard it's a real tearjerker.
I can handle tears.
Okay. All right.
Night, Tina.
Good night. That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes online at movieswithmydad.com. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Twitter at Captain Ameripug or letterboxed at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at our local Home Depot. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.